Time has passed by. Time has healed us. This is the Philippines, a country filled with beautiful treasures, a country filled with goodness. In one dawn, this is the Philippines of today. The Pearl of the Orient is indeed a precious gem that is leaning towards advancement. The aphorism, "It's more fun in the Philippines," is indeed an illustration of what a country is really up to in the present. However, we should never forget the roots of all these happiness that we have. Freedom. Freedom is an element that provides each and every person the capacity to appreciate life. For the Philippines, as witnessed in history, freedom was scarcely gotten, yet badly wanted. With this wanting, many heroes stood for the country, and among them, one stood out. The country's national hero, Jose Rizal. The following parts will help you know more about this powerful person that helped establish independence in the Philippines. Jose Rizal, or Pepe, was the seventh child in a family of 11 children. Both his parents are educated and are from distinguished families. His father, Francisco Mercado Rizal, an industrious farmer whom Rizal called a model of fathers, came from Binyan, Laguna, while his mother, Teodora Alonzo y Quintos, a highly cultured and accomplished woman, whom Rizal called loving and prudent mother, was born in Santa Cruz, Manila. The Mercado family were wealthy farmers who rented land from the Dominican religious order. They are descendants of a Chinese immigrant named Domingo Lamco. They changed their name to Mercado, meaning market, under the pressure of anti-Chinese feeling amongst the Spanish colonizers. During the time of Jose Rizal, the privilege of having an education with good standards was very limited. This hindered a lot of Filipino citizens, including those who had the same stance as Jose Rizal's, in fighting for what they believe in against the Spanish. Education, therefore, became Jose Rizal's instrument to achieve the change he wanted in the Philippines. Through this, he had a sense of leadership in him. It was through education that Jose Rizal was able to influence a lot of people and give them a firm stance of what is right or wrong. The ignorant people basically became highly aware of the current condition of the Philippines under the hands of the Spaniards through his literary works. With this, we can strongly say that Dr. Jose Rizal is a well-educated person. What is education when you cannot use your knowledge for the benefit of yourselves and of others? Dr. Jose Rizal courageously put his ideas into action without any fears or hesitations. He published many literary works exposing the true condition of the Philippines and its people under the Spanish rule. Some of these are The Indolence of the Filipinos and his annotations to Antonio de Morga's History of the Philippines. Some of Jose Rizal's points were specifically meant to defend the Filipino people. Because of this, we can strongly say that Jose Rizal is a courageous and dedicated person towards achieving independence for the country. Dr. Jose Rizal is notorious for having many girls in his life. They were Gertrude Beckett of Chalcot Crescent, wealthy and high-minded Nellie Boosted of the English and Iberian merchant family, last descendant of a noble Japanese family, Seiko Usoy, affectionately called Osei-san, his earlier friendship with Segunda Katigbak, Leonor Valenzuela, an 8-year romantic relationship with a distant cousin, Leonor Rivera. Above all these, he also had a very scrutinized relationship with Josephine Bracken, a girl he first met in Hong Kong. Despite all these, Jose Rizal is indeed a loving person. Aside from these reasons, Jose Rizal is a very loving person, for he sacrificed his reputation, his time, and his life just for the Philippines. Dr. Jose Rizal was able to express his heroism and nationalism towards serving his country, the Philippines, and its people. He was able to put the best in himself forward in service to humanity and overcome all the obstacles that almost hindered him on publishing some very important pieces of literary works. Dr. Jose Rizal suffered from these, although he was able to compromise just for the sake of publishing these literary works, specifically the Noli Me Tangere and the El Filibusterismo. He died for our country, proudly fighting for his intention to make everyone realize what is justice, equality, and independence. Jose Rizal is indeed a hero. All these and more are the ideals provided by Rizal for the Filipinos. His nationalism should serve as a hand that will mold each and every one of us into becoming Filipinos with integrity, responsibility, excellence, and discipline that will eventually lead to the formation of the country's total progression. In the current Philippine context, poverty, corruption, and disagreement is still rampant. It is something that needs to be solved. With this note, we should learn to use the ideals given to us by the loving heroes that sacrificed their lives for the country's freedom. Let us use this freedom to open doors of contentment, unity, equality, and love for everyone.